Hello. Welcome to today's class. Let me just pin the comment. Welcome. So, today we're talking funnels, my favorite thing to talk about. If you are not on my email list, so you know when I go live, make sure you go to thefunnelclass.com so that you can hop on my email list and you will get an email whenever I go live, okay? So today I'm going to share with you 5 funnel hacks so that you can take your funnel to the next level. So most people have been trying to piece together their funnels using information they may have gotten on YouTube or information that they probably got from a blog, or I don't know where they got it from. And one of the biggest things that I see consistently in my comments is, I've tried to build my funnel, or somebody else tried to build my funnel, but my funnel wasn't doing what a funnel is supposed to do. So I want to give you some basics so you have a really good understanding of what a funnel is, and I'm going to give you 5 funnel hacks so that you can take your funnel to a pro level without having to be super techy. So if you're brand new to me, hey, I'm Kalita, and I build funnels for coaches and service providers. And what that looks like is, if you're an existing coach, aspiring coach, if you offer services online or offline, you need a funnel. This is how you're going to get consistent clients on autopilot. And what I've realized is that most women, they bury their heads in the sand when it comes to building the right systems for their business. And the one system that you need sooner rather than later in your business is a funnel. Your funnel is the system that's going to attract the right clients to you, number one, right? And they're going to pre-qualify those clients. And once your funnel pre-qualifies the clients, now you're able to promote and put your content in front of people who've raised their hands and said, I have this problem, I need this solution. So what does that actually look like for you? Let's just say that you do nails, okay? You do nails. And every month, let's just pick a nice number, okay? You want 10 clients every month. So you're doing nails on the side. You want 10 clients every month. That's going to get you to the profit number that you want for your business. If you want 10 clients, just because, let's make the numbers easy to work with, every month you get 100 people who are coming into your funnel, all right? So these 100 people, they've raised their hands and they said, I want a nail tech who is in the Atlanta area, because you're located in Atlanta, you do nails in Atlanta, so they want a nail tech who's in the Atlanta area. They are pre-qualified. Your funnel did that, right? You were able to use a system to pre-qualify them. So now when you send an email out to just 100 people, it's easier for you to send that email to those 100 people who've already said, I need a nail tech and I need a nail tech in the Atlanta area, than to get on social media and try to fill your calendar up. Because first of all, even if you have 100 followers on social media, 100 followers on your email list, on social media, I think the percentage right now is like 0.005% or something like that of your followers actually see your content. Whereas if you have an email list, you can get, depending on how good and how consistent you are with your email marketing, you can get around a good 50%, and that's like average, people who actually open the email. All right. So compare that 50%, which is 50 people, to that 0.05%. That is a huge difference. And that's a really big game changer. So that is what a funnel does. And that is why you need a funnel. If you looked at my stories today, you see that I showed you it doesn't matter if you have 1 million followers, 10 million followers, or if you're verified. Social media isn't being the kindest to us right now. So you want to make sure that you adjust your strategy going into the next 12 months so that you are intentional with how you're marketing. And having the right systems, having a funnel for your business is what's going to make the difference between you and other coaches, other service professionals who are doing what you do. I promise you, okay, in most areas, only about, and I'm being generous, maybe only about 5 to 10% of people who do what you do know what a funnel is, and then another only 5% know or have implemented a funnel correctly in their business. So if you have a funnel, you know what it is, and you're actually implementing the things I'm going to tell you today, you're way ahead of the game. You're working smarter, you're positioning yourself to be way more professional, and you're going to cut down the amount of time that you spend marketing your business. All right. So again, I'm Kalita. I build funnels for coaches and service providers, and I've been in the online space now for over a decade. So I ain't just come around during the pandemic or recently. I've been doing this. I'm super true to this. All right. So let's jump into it. If you can hear me good, if you're ready for number one, drop a 1 in the comments. Feel free to share this with a business friend or 10. And if you're watching the replay, please go ahead and share this as well so that more people can start leveraging systems that sell and building funnels that convert to funds. Okay, thank you for sharing. For dropping those in the comments. Let's get to it. So number one, the first thing is you want to be really clear on why you are building your funnel. And I know you're thinking to yourself, well, to get clients, to make sales. But the reality is people don't just find you and just boom, buy without you shifting beliefs and building know, like, and trust. So when I build funnels and when I teach others how to leverage funnels and build funnels for their business, there are 3 things that I want to do in that initial sequence, that initial email sequence that's a part of the funnel. Okay, so the way that your funnel is going to run, they're going to find you somewhere, whether it's an ad or it's for free with a reel or on TikTok. They're going to give you their information and they're going to get a series of emails that should do specific things. But what most people do is they know they have all these different pieces of the funnel, but they're not being strategic and intentional with what these pieces are supposed to do. So there are 3 things that I want to do with my funnels. Okay. Now, some people, they build 3 separate sequences to satisfy these 3 things. I personally like to do all 3 things in that initial sequence because when someone first finds you, that's when their pain point is greatest. If I find you and my back has been hurting and you're a massage therapist, my back is hurting right now. I need that problem solved sooner rather than later. So why am I going to make someone wait 10 days or 30 days to solve their problem? That doesn't make sense, right? So you want to, number 1, welcome. So you need to pretend that whoever goes through your funnel, they have no idea who you are. They're brand new to you. And so you want to, number 1, you want to welcome. That's first and foremost. So your email sequence, your funnel is going to welcome them. It's going to set expectations. What can they expect from you? What can they get from you? What are the perks and the benefits from being connected to you as it relates to the pain points, right? Number 2, the second thing that you want to do, so you welcome, then number 2, you want to nurture. So what's nurturing? Nurturing is building that connection, that relationship, telling your people, hey, I am the best person. I am the expert. I am the person you've been looking for to solve your problem. And the way that you can nurture is by showcasing your expertise, utilizing content, whether that content is directly in the email or maybe you have a live stream replay, you have YouTube videos, podcasting, you can create an email lesson. So you want to position yourself as the best option for your potential clients, because remember, they don't know you like that. So you're welcoming, right? You're going to nurture. And then number 3, you want to convert to clients. You want to convert to sales. Now, the reason why you want to make sure that you strategically set up your emails so that they guide your potential client towards making a purchasing decision is because I know y'all have heard the saying, you got this one chance to make a good impression. This is what your funnel does, right? Your funnel shows them that, hey, I know you have a problem, and you want them to like you enough so that they take the next step towards trusting you to be the right person to solve their problem. And when you write that email sequence, that's what the email sequence does. What most people do is they're going to write a welcome sequence, and halfway through the welcome sequence, your new subscriber, they're out of there because they're bored. They're like, I came here because my back was hurting and my back is still hurting. I still don't have a solution. If you are only focusing on a sales sequence, they don't know you, like you, or trust you yet to purchase. And if you're only nurturing, you're giving all this free stuff, but you're not positioning yourself as the expert, as the solution, and your offer as the very best choice to solve the problem. So let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. Drop your favorite comments, your favorite number in the comments if you understand why you want to have one sequence that is going to welcome, that's going to nurture, and that's going to position for conversions. This is the key. This is the key to making sure that you are consistently converting clients from being people who are just looking on, consuming content, sitting on your email list, to those who are taking action and who are purchasing. If you've ever been on social media and you realize, you know what, people are liking my content, people are saving my content, people aren't buying though, right? That's because they're, number one, either not seeing your stuff enough to make that decision to purchase, or they like your content but they're not seeing you as the solution to their problem. And that's why the funnel is so intentional. That's why the funnel is so strategic, because it hits all the pain points, and it also takes your potential client through those micro conversions that they need to go through to move from being a potential client to being a prospective client to being a paying client. So that is number one. Get clear on the purpose of the funnel. All right, so if you're ready for number 2, drop a 2 in the comments. Don't forget, definitely share with a friend or 10 that you know need some systems, who are working way too hard, who don't have the clients to show for it. Make sure you share by tapping that little airplane at the bottom so they can get this information. So if you're ready for number 2, drop a 2 in the comments. Drop a 2 if you're ready for number 2. All right, so thank you for the 2s. Number 2 is you want to focus on one offer per funnel. Now, one of the big mistakes I see is you're trying to sell everything with this one little funnel, okay? And because you're trying to sell everything, you sell nothing. Remember, write this down. Confused people do not buy. If I'm confused about what you're offering, I'm not going to purchase. So if you do nails, if you do facials, if you do massages, if you do all those things, only focus on one offering per funnel. The reason why is because I want my nails done for a completely different reason as to why I would want to get a facial, right? If you are a health coach, you need to figure out, okay, what is my package? What is my offer that I am going to focus on? When you are walking when you're walking your potential client along their client journey, you're taking them from, hey, I have this problem, all the way to, oh my goodness, she is the best person to solve this problem. And the only way you can do that is if you focus on one problem at a time. So if you know that your bread and butter are your facials, if you know that you can make more money and hit your income goals with your $3,000 coaching package, you need to figure out what is the problem you're solving and how can I guide my client along that journey to where they're going to make a buy-in decision by the time I shift those beliefs and take them through those micro conversions. All right. So, see, this is why you need to join me live. So I apologize. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And as usual, someone calls me. I promise y'all, people don't call me normally. Like, I don't get phone calls. But anyway, so let me recap, because some people are going to see this one and won't see the part 1. So let me recap really quickly. So we talked about number 1. The first hack was you want to be really clear on the purpose of your funnel. And now, number 2, we're talking about focusing on only one offer. You should have this one offer in your mind that you're going to focus on. Not only that, if you aren't yet making a consistent, let's say 6 figures in your business, you need to focus on being known for this one thing. You want to focus on being the best at this one thing. Okay, and even beyond making 6 figures, you still want to position yourself as the expert in a specific area. So one of the things that I did the last few years is getting known as the go-to person for funnels, for coaches, and service providers. So whenever someone ask someone, hey, do you know someone who does funnels? Do you know someone who knows about funnels? I am the person that comes to mind for anyone who has come into contact with me. And that is the same thing that you want. And that's the same thing you need to do with your funnel. If you realize that, you know what, I have 3 things that I'm trying to sell with this funnel, and your funnel isn't converting, it's because you're not focused and intentional enough with whatever you are trying to sell in your funnel. So that is funnel hack number 2. Number three, you want to understand the role of every point of your funnel. So there's several pieces that are in your funnel. There's several different pieces that make up your funnel, and because you don't understand what each part is supposed to do, you're trying to get one little piece of the funnel to do all the work of your funnel. So I'm just going to run it through really quickly. If you want a way more in-depth funnel class, I want to invite you to the free funnel class that's going down this coming Sunday. You can tap the link in my bio to sign up for the free funnel class, okay? That free funnel class is going to give you a complete breakdown. I'm updating it, so I'm changing up some stuff in it. So even if you've been there before and you still don't have a funnel, you need to join me again, because in 2023, we're not working hard, we're working smart, and we are going to leverage our systems and our processes, okay? So number 3, every single part of your funnel has a purpose. Stop trying to make one part of your funnel do all the heavy lifting and do all the work. So for example, you have traffic, right? You're creating content. Your content has one single purpose when it comes to your funnel, and that's to get someone to click the link for your landing page. That's it, nothing else. That's the purpose of your traffic. That's the purpose of your funnel. The traffic goes to the content. So the traffic, that's the people, right? And then your content, the purpose of the content is to get someone to click the link for your landing page. So that's the purpose for your content. And then your landing page, the purpose is to get the information, get the email address. Then the next step, so you have your traffic, you have your content, you have your landing page, then you have your emails. The purpose of your emails is to get them to click the link in the email. So your email should have this link, and the link is to your sales page or to your booking page or to pay the deposit, whatever it is. The purpose of the email is to get them to click through to that page. And then the purpose of that page is to convert them into a paying client, to convert them into an actual sale. But what most of us entrepreneurs are doing is we don't understand the purpose of every single part of that funnel. And because we don't, we're trying to get one little part of the funnel to do everything. So all those elements of your funnel, when they come together, they convert a potential client into an actual paying client once they go through each of the steps. So let me know if you have questions on that. Every element has a specific purpose, and when you're clear on the purpose, then every element leads to a higher conversion. So if your landing page isn't doing what it's supposed to do, then it doesn't matter how amazing your emails are, because not enough people are converting on the front end. If your content isn't doing what your content is supposed to do, then it doesn't matter how amazing your landing page is, because nobody's going to see it. Now, if you want more, don't forget tap the link in the bio. Join me for the free funnel class coming up on Sunday. So that is number 3. Understand what every element in your funnel is supposed to do. And once you understand that, now you can look at your numbers from a place of, okay, I know what's going on. I know what needs to change. I know what I need to optimize to increase the performance of that specific element. So on the back end, you can increase your sales. You can increase your clients. All right. So that is number 3. Drop a 4 in the comments if you're ready for number 4. While you're dropping a 4, and number 4 is a big one. I can't tell you how many times I have to laugh, right? When people come to me and they say my funnel isn't working. Number 4 is one of the main reasons why the funnel isn't working. So drop a 4 in the comments if you want number 4. While you're dropping a 4 in the comments really quickly. So I have a few spots left to build your funnel for you before the new year. So if you know that you are not about to be hustling in these social media streets chasing clients, then you definitely want to send me a DM with the word funnel. It's not going to be automated because my DM system isn't systeming for some reason right now. But you can send me the word funnel in my DMs. I have, I think 3 spots left to build the funnel for you at 2022 prices before the new year, okay? Now, if you're thinking to yourself, well, I want my funnel in January, that's okay. You can secure your spot at the price point it's at right now. Now, here's what you're going to get with your funnel. You are, number 1, going to get a VIP strategy session before I get started so that we can flesh out everything and get your custom funnel map together. And then within 5 business days of your initial VIP session, you're going to get your funnel. I deliver in 5 days. So you're going to get a lead magnet. You're going to get a mock-up with your lead magnet. You're going to get your landing page. You're going to get your emails, everything for your funnel. And it's all installed into your software. And then within 5 days, you're going to have your final VIP session where I walk you through the funnel. I show you how it works. And you also get my epic email marketing outline, which gives you my breakdown of my email money map. Okay, that is my template that I use to write my money making emails, because you can have your funnel, but if you're not going to follow up with email marketing, it's not going to matter. So you get everything you need to get clients, make money with funnels, and you can secure yours before the new year. I have 3 spots left last time I checked. So let's jump into number 4. So number 4 is your funnel is not going to funnel if you don't fill your funnel. Okay. I can't tell you how many people say, oh, well, I built my funnel, but I'm not getting clients from my funnel. And when I go check, there are a couple of the things that's going on with the funnel too. But one of the main things is when I ask, hey, so how many people are you adding to your funnel every month? And they tell me none, or they tell me 1, or some other crazy number that isn't mathing, right? And I'm like, well, your funnel can only work if people are actually going through the funnel. Most people think that you can just put your funnel in the link in your bio and magic happens. That is not the case. So for me personally, what I do in this season of my business and what I recommend to my clients is you set aside a small Facebook ad budget. It doesn't have to be thousands of dollars. It could be a few $100s every month, and you focus on filling your funnel on autopilot. Now, if you already have an audience, you can leverage your existing audience to fill your funnel. So there's several of my clients who have not touched Facebook ads, whose funnels are doing what they're supposed to do because they organically built an audience, but they never leveraged the power of funnels. But you need to figure out what number do you want on the back ends of your funnel. So if you want 5 clients, 10 clients, 20 clients every month, then the number on the front end of the funnel needs to match whatever you want on the back end. You can't have 0 people going in and expect that you're going to get 20 people coming out, 100 people coming out. So you want to be very intentional with your numbers. You need to understand that in order for your funnel to convert, you need to have people going in order for people to come out. So your funnel could be amazing, but if nobody's seeing it, if nobody's going through it, it's not going to work the way you want it to. Okay, so there are two types of traffic. You can have your free traffic and you can have your paid traffic. Free traffic is you post a reel. Free traffic is you are going to do a blog post, you're going to go live, you're going to do stories, you're going to be on YouTube, you're on Pinterest. That's your free traffic. Paid traffic would be your Instagram ads, your Facebook ads, you do influencer promotions, whatever it is. Now, if you have time, free is okay. It's going to work. Like, free is what it is, right? You put time in, you get some results out. When it comes to not having time, you don't have time at all, you want to focus on paid. So paid would be, like I said, your Facebook, Instagram ads. Those are what I personally recommend because they don't have the steep learning curve like Google ads and YouTube ads and stuff like that. And they're super targeted. Most people's ideal clients are already on Instagram, so you can just target them where they already are. And I know y'all see the ads here on Instagram in your stories. You see them when you're scrolling through the reels. You see them on your news feed. That could be you getting people into your funnel so your funnel can do its thing. Okay? So that is number 4. And you need to focus on a consistent and targeted source of traffic so that those people who are getting to the front end of your funnel are your ideal clients. So if you get 10,000 people to the front end of your funnel, but they're not your ideal clients, it won't matter. And that's another reason why I like Facebook ads. But we're going to do another class on Facebook ads sometime this week. Okay, we're going to talk Facebook ads another time. So that's number 4. And then number 5. If you're ready for number 5, drop a 5 in the comments if you are ready for number 5. Number 5 is where the magic happens, okay? Number 5 is where the money resides. Like that guy used to say, yes, this is where the money is. This is where you're going to realize that more people are going to buy than not. So if you've done everything I've said up to this point, and you don't do number 5, yes, you'll make some money, but this is literally the cherry on top. This is literally the whipped cream on your white chocolate mocha. This is literally what is going to take an okay funnel to the next level for you. Because most people are like, okay, I have my funnel, that's it, I'm not doing anything else, I'm going to be on the beach, I'm going to chill. No, number 5 is you need to have a follow-up after the funnel. So there's several different ways that you can follow up. My favorite way, if you've been with me for a minute, is my favorite way is email marketing. So basically, your people are coming through your funnel. On the front end, they say, I have this problem. When they go through the funnel, some people are going to book with you. Some people are going to buy from you, right? But then there are going to be some people who did not make that decision, who did not decide to work with you, who did not decide that, I'm going to grab what she has to offer. And you don't want to just, be putting your effort into getting 100 people, 200 people into your funnel every week, every month for only on the front end, like 20%, 30% or whatever to convert. You want to ask yourself, how can I increase the amount of people that convert? And that's by following up. Do you know that only about, I think the statistic was 5% of business owners follow up more than 2 times? So remember the other day, last week, when I was telling you, we need in this season to be extraordinary. And in order to be extraordinary, all you need to do is to be a little extra on top of the ordinary. And what's good news for us who are striving to be extraordinary is that ordinary is a really low bar these days. There's not a lot that goes into being ordinary. So 1% better than ordinary is extraordinary. So you need to start asking yourself, okay, if ordinary people aren't following up, and on average, the people who are just a little bit better than ordinary are on average following up 2 times, how can I now follow up more than that? How can I follow up so that I can convert? Remember, the fortune is in the follow-up. If you've ever taken a marketing course, you've probably heard that. The fortune is in the follow-up. So you can follow up in a one-to-many strategy, which is using email marketing. So when I send emails, thousands of people get my emails. That's one-to-many. I am sending one email one time to thousands of people. When you are following up in a one-to-one, those are more personalized, those are more customized, and those are more likely to convert, right? If there are specific objections that need to be addressed. So you can follow up in the DMs. You can follow up via maybe calling if that's what you want to do. You can follow up as well using social media. So you want to start asking yourself and be honest, am I following up? How often have I followed up in the past? And when someone said, hey, I'm interested in what you have to offer, give me more information, are you following up consistently? So for me, when I first got started and I sent the link to someone to book and they didn't book, I was like, well, they saw the link, they obviously don't want it, whatever. And that was it. No. When I became a little bit more seasoned, I would follow up. And more often than not, the reason why someone didn't follow up wasn't because they did not want to work with me, wasn't because they didn't want what I have to offer. It was because they literally forgot or they got busy, right? And that's the case with your potential clients as well. They have lives. They have kids that are interrupting them. They have things going on. So maybe they message you on Instagram when they were in their down period at work or at home or right before they went to bed. And by the time they wake up, right, they forget all about you. So you really want to ask yourself, do you have a follow-up strategy in place? Email marketing is one of the easier ways to do that because you're guaranteed to land in their inbox because people check their phones first thing in the morning. Most business owners have said they check their email more than social media. So if people are checking their emails and you are top of the email inbox, then they're more likely to see you. And even if they don't open your email, when it comes time for them to have that problem solved, because you've been consistently communicating with them, they're more likely to connect with you, reach out to you. They're more likely to choose you over someone else. So those are 5 funnel hacks that if you implement them, you are going to see. Just choose one. Choose one of those, implement one every single week, and you're going to see an increase in your funnel conversions. All right. And if you don't have a funnel, you don't have an email list, and you know you need an email list before the next 12 months are up, because we keep putting things off that will make a huge difference in our business. If you know that it's time for you to build your funnel so that you can work a whole lot smarter, remember productivity increases profitability, then go ahead, DM me the word funnel. If you are watching this on YouTube, the link is going to be in the description. But just make sure that you go ahead, you either sign up for the free funnel class so that you can get started, or if you are ready for me to build your funnel for you, go ahead, send me a message or click the link to book an interest call with me so that we can get your funnel put together. So any questions before we go? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions on funnels? Any questions on how it can work for your business? And definitely check out my stories where I posted this huge person on Instagram. They have millions of followers, but the platform is doing them no favors. And they can't do anything about it because they don't own the platform. We don't own the platform. They have the blue check mark, everything. So it doesn't matter if you have millions, if you're a verified or not. You need to start building your own customer list so that you can safeguard your income, you can safeguard your business, you can safeguard your profits. So I don't see any questions. So thank you for hanging out with me today on this class. I am going to see you live tomorrow. I'm going to see you in my stories later on today. Sign up for that free funnel class so that we can get you started ASAP, and reach out to me if you need your funnel built. Have a great remainder of your day. I'll see you on our next live class. Bye, y'all.